Welcome to Fit Over 50. Today's front kick session will show you how to improve your hip stability, mobility, and strength, especially if you do a lot of sitting. I warmed up on the bike for about 5 minutes, then I did a super easy, gentle stretch where feel free to hold on. If you don't hold on, you're going to work your stabilizers a little bit better, but a super easy swing all the way back, all the way front, but don't crank it too hard. Then to the side, again I did about 10 on each side, then super easy 5 to 10 hip rotations, real gentle in both directions. Then a quad stretch. I like to hold this for at least 15 seconds, 30 is better. And again, real easy, real gentle. You want to stretch, you don't want to tear and then kind of have everything come back. You want to stretch and then have that stretch remain. So one thing you can do is don't just drop your foot, but gently come out of the stretch. The focus today is going to be on smooth, low impact. We're going to end with a stretch. And let's get right into it. We're going to operate in more of a fighting stance, which is more like this kind of length. A full-blown karate training stance would be longer because it requires more effort of your core. So if you train like this, fight like this, it's like taking the weight off of a baseball bat. So, feel free to lengthen your stance if you want to really get the full benefit. But especially if you're new, let's just make it easier. Get into more of a fighting stance. Hold your hands up. And we're just going to get into the kind of stance where your shoulder width, straight back, your rear leg is at a kind of 30, your rear foot is at a 30 to 45 degree angle, and you can't see your front toes. But again, because it's more of a fighting stance, you can ease that up a little bit and just get into whatever's comfortable. Always keep your supporting leg bent, never come up. Then we're going to activate our core by tightening our stomach muscles and having some of the air out of our lungs. So hands up. The first step with the front kick is going to be to chamber. So we're going to, if that's our opponent right here, chamber all the way up. That alone is going to strengthen this neglected area. So again, keep your hands up, activate your core, don't forget that stomach. That is the most important thing. All your power comes from here. So right up, then we're going to go straight out and back the same way. So super smooth. Blow the air out, but don't blow it out audibly. Just breathe out and have that end point at the end. So we have an activated stomach or core. We're down, planted into the ground. This knee is bent, it stays bent. Hands up, and we're going to up, out, back, and down. Super smooth. Let's do 4 of those. 1, and just have incredible focus. Point your toes, so you want to ideally kick with the ball of your feet and keep your fists not super tight, but just like you're in a fist, and then you could instantly make it tighter if you need to. So straight out, straight back. So it looks a little bit choppy, but we're going smooth, slow, and as you progress, increase the smoothness. Then we're going to switch and do maybe 4. Now, if you're like me, this leg is a lot worse than the other one, so that would indicate that you actually have to train this one at least as much, if not slightly more. So again, let's refocus, activate that stomach, get some air out of the lungs, and ready to go. Just real smooth, and we're trying to really just build up this whole complex and do a few more. So again, we're chambering straight out, back, and back. Now let me go to my good leg, and we'll speed it up a little bit, but keep it slow, keep it extremely relaxed. So the worst thing is, and it's a common tendency to just be tight and stiff, try to be kind of tight and stiff here, but relaxed everywhere else. If you're tight in the core, it really connects your limbs to your body. So again, tighten the stomach, loose everywhere else, and feel free to speed it up a little bit, but keep it smooth. And then again, you have that end point. Generally, I've trained like this for 45 years. Let's see, is it 45? Actually 47. Mostly in bare feet, but if you're actually gonna function for real, typically you're gonna have shoes on, which is actually a lot safer for your toes. And just right back. Again, try to do the same amount on both legs. And again, we're trying to just build up this area. We're not trying to crush it, but just kind of build up that area. In the future, we'll get into the side kick to complete this complex. But again, always refocus and go right into it. Stay low. Definitely don't come up as you kick. Stay low. And then right back, ready to go. So let's do one more set. I'll do 3 on each side. We're just going to kind of hunker down and focus, get that core. The body's all connected as one unit. And 1, 2, 3. Again, nice and smooth, relaxed. Wiping a little bit of sweat off. And then 3 more here. And develop the workout pretty much however you like. Let me get into the final stretch, which is the piriformis. Again, we worked this whole area, so we want to finish with a super easy, gentle stretch. I'll reach through, and then I'll push this out with my elbow, and just gently pull, stretch, and hold. And again, you don't want to crank on it hard, because you don't want to put stress on your knee. You just want to feel it all in here. And then I'll switch. Generally, I'll hold this one. So again, foot up on the knee. Get it nice and secure. Reach through. And then push this knee out with the elbow a little bit. And there might be a tendency to crank on this, but you want to keep it gentle, relaxed, and no stress on the joint. And hold this for 15 to 30 seconds. I'll usually really just do 1 rep per side for 15 to 30 seconds. And you have just strengthened your hip a little bit. Awesome workout, and until next time.